Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a movie. Let me tell you, it exists in this timeline. It's a good timeline.
So the Sonic movie stars James Marsden and Jim Carrey, as well as Ben Schwartz playing the voice of Sonic. And I gotta be honest with you,
This movie's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm serious. There's no jokes here. Look. See? No jokes.
now I'm a huge Sonic fan. Like, he's probably my favorite video game character of all time. So, I mean, the chance to see him on the big screen, I think, was just incredible.
I knew that as soon as I sat down in that theater that I was in for such a gripping, compelling drama about self-discovery and the power of friendship. What was that? That's what the movie's actually about? Oh. Well, I'll be damned. Best picture, here we come.
This film was kind of insane. Like, seriously, there's, like, no logic in this film whatsoever. And, like, I get it, okay? He's a talking blue hedgehog who's fast. I know there's not supposed to be logic, but, I mean, still, it feels like the writers of this film were like, what else can we do with Sonic, really?
So, what else should we do with Sonic? Well, maybe he should, like, run around and collect rings and stuff. You want Sonic to collect rings? Seriously? Have you ever even played the video games? Alright, what else? Ideas. Maybe Sonic could fight the cartel and the drug war. Give me a moment. That right there. That's the essence of Sonic.
Every single time Sonic does something in this movie, I just sat there and I thought, wow, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog really just did that, huh?
Let me give you a list of everything Sonic does in this movie, okay? You ready? Sonic stalks a family, Joe Goldberg style. Sonic gives therapy to himself. Sonic causes a nationwide blackout because he's depressed. Classic Sonic. Sonic starts a bar fight. Sonic, a video game icon, starts a bar fight. I wish I was lying. I really, really do. Sonic shits himself, believe it or not. Sonic flosses. Twice. No, it's not the flossing that you're thinking of.
Like, the first time, it comes at, like, the weirdest time. Like, he just destroyed Eggman's vehicle, right? And he was caught up in the explosion. And you think he's really dead, but no, he just gets up, makes an extra life joke because, video game character, and then he flosses. I mean, like, imagine doing that after something like that.
Oh my god, you just got hit by a semi-truck and then the light turned green and then 18 other cars ran you over. Oh my god, are you okay?
Despite all that, he still feels like Sonic, believe it or not. He's got some nice quips and jokes. It really feels like the character of Sonic. I have to say, too, wow, Sonic looks absolutely beautiful with the redesign.
Oh, Sonic, you look ravishing. Oh, God! What the fuck is that? Gross, get away from me. No, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I'm done. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna puke.
I have to applaud the visual effects people working on this film. They really, really took the criticism to heart, and how Sonic actually looks like Sonic now. And I really couldn't help but smile when I first saw him because he did look really, really good. That redesign, though, must have cost him a lot of money.
Oh, don't worry, though. They make up for it. It's product placement.
It's not really as over the top as some people are claiming it to be. Like, it's very obvious, but at the same time, it's nothing ever, like, too much in terms of just straight up product placement.
Except one. Can you guess? Can you guess what it is? It's Olive Garden. This is an actual scene from the movie, okay? You ready? So, James Marsden, the main character, he's on the phone with his wife. And the wife is at the sister's house. And the sister doesn't like James Marsden at all and wants her sister to leave him, which is really petty. Whatever. So, while they're on the phone, the sister yells out something like, oh, why you have him on the phone or something like that? You should tell him to get dating apps because you need to leave him, sis. And she's like, but he hears that, right? And he's like, oh, I don't really have that many apps on my phone except for the Olive Garden app. And then it cuts back to her and she goes, because when you're there, and then it cuts back to him and he goes, your family. And then at the end, spoilers, Marsden gets a $50 gift card to Olive Garden for all the shit that he had to put up with. And then him and the government guy talk about never-ending pasta bowls for some reason. You see, the government hired Dr. Eggman to track down Sonic because, he's an alien and nobody knows what he is, blah, 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 blah. The only issue with that is Eggman decides to blow up the entirety of San Francisco. So, the government feels bad that they, mislabeled this guy as a terrorist, and this is for your troubles. And it's a $50 Olive Garden gift card. You just got labeled as a terrorist. You almost died. And what do you get from the government? Olive Garden. I'm so sorry I cheated on you, and I'm so sorry I maxed out all your credit cards, and I pulled the life support on your grandma, and I stole your car last night and I wrecked it, but here's a $50 gift card to Olive Garden. I hope that makes you feel better. That's my apology. Have you tried their never-ending pasta bowls? They're endless. There's also a mid-credit scene because 2020, and it's got some spoilers, so I'll give you some time to skip through it. Were you actually gonna skip it? Seriously? The Sonic movie. Really? It's not some big friggin' spoiler. It's the Sonic movie. You want a spoiler? Spoiler alert. Sonic fucking died. No, Tails. Fucking Tails shows up at the end and says some things that I don't really remember, but it sets up a sequel. And then he leaves. My theater absolutely erupted when Tails came up. And it made me shocked, but it also made me really happy. Not only to see Tails, but also to be surrounded by people who, were excited to see that. As you can clearly tell, we all had a riveting Valentine's Day. If anybody wants to hit me up, maybe early planning for next year, I'll take you to see the Sonic movie. And then after that we can go to Olive Garden and get their never-ending pasta bowls, because they're never ending. Jim Carrey is also really great, friggin' Ace Ventura kind of great. He did have this one scene, though, that really stood out to me because it's just so weird. Carrie says something about, drinking milk from a bottle or something like that. I don't really remember. But then Tom says he was breastfed. And then Jim Carrey responds by going, nice. It's weird. It's really weird. This whole movie is weird. Really. I love it. I really do. Thelma and Louise and Sonic and Olive Garden gets an 8 out of 10 from me.